Hello, hope everyone is doing great. I just wanted to get all this on Facebook Live as well. Let's see if it works. Smitha, are you there?
Yes, Abhishek.
Oh, great. So I think we have everyone just trying to get. Um, okay, we are live on Facebook. We'll get started in 2 minutes. Okay, I guess we have everyone on the call. Just a brief call. I just wanted to bring everyone from previous batches as well into this call because very important to celebrate success together. And even though it is just a starting point for Smitha, so I just wanted to bring her up. I don't want to take a lot of time because this is her time to share with you guys what is her experience and what did she do in her job search, what helped and what did not help. So, and once you kind of hear from Smitha, ask her any questions open in terms of again all the things that I just mentioned. And the only thing you cannot ask just for the comfort of Smitha is don't ask her pay. I'm sure she's paid good, but I just want to don't want to put her in any kind of discomfort. So that being said, I'm extremely. I kind of knew that Smitha would definitely secure a job when she joined the course because three things come to my mind when I think of Smitha. Number one is, actually, thank you, Smitha, for trusting us in trusting what we were telling during the course, after the course, when she was in marketing. It was really not an easy path. Uh, we had a lot of downs, and you just need one yes. So that's exactly how she went through it. Um, I saw it firsthand how she kind of took every rejection that we had, and she got job twice before this, and both the times because of things that we cannot control, because of HR approval or something to do with the pharmaceutical company setup itself, she was not able to secure that. So, but now, finally, this is something that she wanted. Being full time, being remote, working in a in a good CRO company where she is going to learn a lot. So I'm really happy about it. And the second thing about Smitha, I can tell you, apart from the trust, is I really thank her for the hard work she has put in. It's not easy, you know, taking care of the family and doing all those things that, you know, you guys do, and also being in job search for, you know, 3 months with that focus is really commendable. So I really thank her for the hard work she has put in. And the last thing is, I really thank her for believing in believing in herself, because there were times when there will be times when you're alone and you kind of self-doubt yourself because of all the things that are happening, all the rejections you get, all the things that don't go your way. You know, there's so much you can do, but it's all about how you handle things at a very deeper level. And I really thank her for believing in herself. I was always saying that, are you okay? Did you jump off a bridge? What happened? You know, I had to push her to take some weekends off, saying that, you know, just relax, go for a walk. So all those things put together, this is the culmination of what it is. We always appreciate and celebrate success, but I believe there's a lot more to what it is. And I want to make it big in terms of addressing her, because it's not just a job that she has secured. She has secured a career, because with her capabilities, I was telling her right after the call that she called me that I got this job. I said, don't be complacent with a paycheck, because a paycheck is like, the paycheck is very addictive. It will make you forget your capabilities and just go week to week, or, you know, 2 weeks to 2 weeks, and you forget what is your worth. You kind of be complacent with it. I said, you know, with all the efforts you have put in all these years, it's now time to reap something out of all these efforts. So I want you to progress in your career, not just a job. So she has started a career. That is something that most people forget. Oh, I don't have a job. No, think about it as a career, and that's what she has done. And there's no looking back. And that's exactly how I can sense it from the day she started to now. So I'll give it to Smitha. Smitha, all yours. Congratulations again.
Thank you, Abhishek. Thank you. You are so kind, Abhishek. So many good words. Hi, everybody. Like Abhishek said, when we first spoke about this, he said he will help me out, and he did deliver. He helped me a lot with everything. And I can't thank him enough for all the help and the support he has given me. To begin with the course, I did his classes. They are awesome. You know, they just give you what you need, and it's really good. That's the main thing you will answer in the interview. The modules, the classes, the interview asks all those things. That is what they ask. That is what they want. And he gives you the question. He gives you the answer. Just go with it. You are good to go. That is one thing I can tell. And and the marketing team, that helped as well. And marketing team, they were they do the email blast and all those stuff. And Abhishek tells you and he coaches you, like, how to speak to the vendors, how to speak to the recruiters, all those kinds. So you get an idea. Even though we know how to talk, there is a difference with how we speak to the vendors and stuff. So it definitely helps. With his knowledge, it helps. And that helped me as well. And also Abhishek was always there. If I had any doubt, I would just call him, WhatsApp him. He will return the call that day. He will respond to your WhatsApp. No question is a silly question. He always answers it as it is a very important thing. I'm sure it will be like, silly small thing, what, because it's our doubt. He never says it's like a silly. He will respond to it in a very good way. So that is one more thing. Apart from everything, I finished my course sometime in August, and with the marketing team, they started marketing me. And that went well. I used to get calls from the vendors. Apart from that, what I did every day is I go to all the job boards, and I look for whatever the job has been posted. I'll submit. I will call. I will call the recruiters. I'll talk to them. I'll respond to their emails saying, if you have any other jobs, please do let me know. I will note it down with on my Excel. So that is the work I did every single day. I did that, and finally got the result. Of course, there were downs, like Abhishek said, 2 jobs which I almost got. For some reason, I could not just secure it. I did feel very low, and Abhishek was always there to support me and say, "Okay, let's not feel bad. Let's just relax this weekend. Monday we start again." That's what we did, and he was always there to help. So finally, I got this job. I was so happy. I called Abhishek. I'm like, "Oh, I got it! Finally, I got it, Abhishek." So that's how it went. This is a remote position, so I really, with family and all, I really wanted a remote, and finally I got a remote position, so I'm really happy with that. So I think that's about I can say about how it went for me. Abhishek, did I miss anything? I think I pretty much did. And the calls, you got to call Abhishek and talk to him, WhatsApp him, you have doubt. And before the interviews, even the job description, I don't understand anything in the job description. I'll ask him, what is this? And he will let me know, like, what is this? Is it something I know? Is it something, which I can do it or not, whether to apply to this position or not? Those things he would help me. And before the interview, he would coach, he will go through all the job description and help you with whatever the questions they may ask you. And as soon as the interview is done, I'll call him and I'll tell him, these were the questions, exactly like what you told me. They asked the same questions. So that is how it went. And then we would discuss that, and then we are like, okay, this is good, let's focus on the next one. That's how it went till we get a job. Like he said, you need one job till then work. That's what we did. That's all, Abhishek, I can say. And thank you so much, Abhishek. I can't thank you enough. You really helped me so much. You guided me with the studying, even with, when I was down with all the things and all, you did help me a lot. Thank you so much.
Do you mind showing the marketing Excel?
No, I can show that. That's that's a really a big one.
Everyone is also thinking of what to ask you. So guys, think of
Please
questions
ask
you want
me
to
if
ask.
you. I can definitely.
So while they're thinking, just share the screen. I'll
Yeah.
make you the co-host, and I want everyone to see the work that you have put in. Yeah, I made you the co-host.
Okay, I will share it. So this is as many as I have applied, and you can see
How many were rejected in this?
this. Submission is here, but not everything. I got a interview for the submission.
No, scroll to the left, right. Sorry. Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
So we do this Excel because it's easy to keep track of what you guys are doing in terms of marketing, what we are doing, how many interviews you're getting, how many phone calls you're getting, phone screens you're getting. So what Smitha is showing is something that you'll understand once you get into marketing with all the things. So it's something that I just wanted to share today because I wanted to actually Smitha to come on the call so she can answer your questions as well. So if you have any questions, no filters, you can ask her. And apart from the pay, everything is open. Please feel free. The next 15 minutes is up to you and Smitha to finish and complete the call, end the call. Any questions?
I have a question. Hi, my name is Ade. Can you please share your background and do you have any experience prior to?
Sure. My background is I'm a dentist. So I have practiced dentistry in India. So once I came here, to be honest, I did the course with the another institute, tried hard, nothing worked for me for a long time. Then once I met Abhishek with this course and with whatever all the modules, all the classes, that's when it started, I got it and that helped me.
Thank you. So you don't have any prior experience before taking the course?
Sorry?
Do you have any prior experience in the pharmaceutical industry before taking Abhishek's course?
No.
Okay, thank you. Because
Sure.
I don't have experience too, and I'm a pharmacist in the US, so I think we're kind of in the same boat, so I'm hopeful. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't have, yes.
Hi, my name is Maggie. I have a question. What do you think the difference was as far as what this course did for you in comparison to the previous course and that landed you a job?
This course was more, I would say tailored towards how you would do day-to-day work rather than theoretically. This was more about how the job is done in the industry. How are the interview questions? How can you handle those questions? Rather than just being a theory and, you're going from pages to pages without knowing what you should be focusing on and what is not needed.
Did you have any mentorship or help with the previous course in applying for jobs or for interviews or anything?
We were supposed to, but no, we did not.
Smitha, would you mind sharing that which position you secured?
Sorry?
Which position you got?
I got a drug safety role.
Like
What's the title?
Like
Title is Operation Specialist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Sure.
Hello, Smitha.
Yes.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
If you don't mind, would you like to share a few of the interview questions if you're comfortable on it?
I think I have a list. I will share it with Abhishek. Maybe that will help you because of my top of my mind right now I don't have, but I have written down the questions, so I'll definitely share it with Abhishek.
Oh, okay, sure. Thank you. Like specifically, like whatever which you felt like kind of challenging, that kind of questions or like overall questions.
Sure. I'll do that.
Oh, thank you.
Sure, no problem.
Share it with Swati. She'll send it to everyone on this call.
Okay.
Congratulations, Smitha. This is Bharati.
Hey, Bharati. Thank you.
What was your duration of interview? How many hours you have done?
Oh, for this position or overall you're asking?
For this position.
This position was 30 minutes.
That's really?
Yeah, I have done 1 hour interviews also, which didn't work out, but this was a 30-minute short one.
Okay, how many people were there?
1 person.
Really?
Yeah.
But I actually the backdrop is, Smitha, I think you did one full interview with IQVIA.
Yeah.
Then they went back,
They did not respond. Yes. After that, they came back again. Yeah, true.
You got it, Bharati?
The final one
Yes.
was half an hour with one person, but before that I did one, but then she said that the position is closed. Then she got back again to me saying it's open if you're interested.
Okay. So what was your responsibilities in that job, Smitha? I was confused. Operation specialist mean?
The name is operation specialist, but the job description is mainly case processing, triaging, those kinds.
Oh, okay. Got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Hi, Smitha. This is Shailavi.
Hi, Shailavi.
Hi, congratulations, first
Thank
of all.
you. Thank you so much.
So I had a couple questions. I'm also going to be looking for a remote position.
Okay.
Do you feel like it's harder to look for a remote position? Do you think that's a piece of why it took some time? And did you apply to positions that did not say remote? Because it sounds like
actually, Shailavi, right now everything is remote.
Okay.
But yeah, depending on COVID, it will change. But I did, particularly look for some positions which are remote.
Okay.
And
so you didn't apply to, if it didn't say remote, you didn't.
I did apply though, because there were not a lot of positions coming up. So I did apply for the other ones too. Just going with the thing that right now it will be remote.
Okay. That's what I was wondering, if it's better to just go with it and then.
No, I would say apply, because as of now, at least it is remote, right? By the time it will be, at least you can figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Thank you.
Sure.
Hi, Smitha. Shravani here. Congratulations.
Thank you, Shravani.
So, is this your first position? I mean, first job in vigilance?
Yes, this is my first position. Yes.
Okay. Do you think, as it is remote, do you feel any challenges? Like, because you don't go to office and there will be no one to help you if you need something. Do you feel like that?
I don't know. Once I start, I will know. I'm hoping it should be okay. Because even if it was in not a remote position, right now everything is remote, right?
Yeah.
You would be starting the same way with the remote start. Then you would, if it isn't on site, then you would go to the office. But to start with, I think pretty much everybody starts remote now.
Okay. I wish you very good luck.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hey, Smitha. Sabira here. Congratulations once again.
Thank you. Thank you, Sabira.
I think you've answered almost all the questions that I had, everyone else asked. I just wanted to ask you, like, do you have any pointers for like someone like us who is just starting, like apart from the interview questions, what should we be prepared for during the interviews?
Go through your resume. You should know everything, like what you have put there. You should know everything about it, because sometimes some people just go through line by line and they'll ask question, what did you do with this? What do you mean by this? What did you do here? So be prepared with that. And then the job description, accordingly, you plan, like read about those things, like depending on what the job description is asking you.
Okay.
That helps.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sure.
So, Smitha, Shravani again. I have one more question.
Yes.
So, as you said, you don't have any prior vigilance experience. So, what did you put in your resume? Like your dentist one?
Yeah, I have my dentist one, and with the MediPharm, whatever the certification I did, and the internship training.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure.
Sorry, I have one more question. What would you say, what was the proportion of your interview, was it mostly based on the course, or would you say 50-50? Did they also ask questions that were on your resume, or would you say the questions were mostly concentrated towards the drug safety?
It depends on the person interviewing you. Some people would not even bother with the resume, just go with the job description. And I have had interview for 1 hour just grilling about my resume. So yeah, it can go either way, but it's better to be prepared, 50-50.
All right, thank you.
Sure.
Smitha, I'm curious, did you have many behavioral questions during your interview process?
Yes, I did have a behavioral question. Abhishek had a session with us about those. So he gave us pretty much the questions and what the answers, how can you answer those? So definitely helps. It definitely works.
Thank you.
Hi, Smitha.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank
Sneha
you.
here.
Yes, Sneha.
I happen to hear that you do not have any prior experience in this pharmacovigilance thing before. So, I mean, I'm also in the same situation. So, apart from reading, going through the modules, what else should we do to, really focus on? I mean, basically in the interviews, what areas were much focused on, leaving the resume apart in the course particulars? Any hands-on experience did they ask or stress
No
upon?
hands-on
Or
experience. They'll basically ask like basic questions like what are the things, how do you, which will validate a case, or how did you do this? Maybe, how did you do this? Or how did you do that? How do you say a case is a serious case? What are the criterias? Like those kind of questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah.
Whatever Abhishek class and his modules, right?
Yeah.
Just go through that, and that is all it is enough. It is enough. It is like really concise, and it gives to the point to point. It's really good.
And one more thing, your job description or the designation while applying for your for the jobs, how did you categorize or narrow down to one particular thing? Is it, I mean, I know Abhishek would help, but did you do any groundwork on that or just
Like
go with
what
the
type
flow?
of job to apply? You mean what type of?
Yeah. There are a lot
No.
of designations and descriptions, right? So.
Right. The thing is, every company has their own title. So what I used to do is, if anybody calls me, vendors say, oh, there's a drug safety position, do you want to apply? I would say, would you please send me the job description? I'll have a look at it. Then I'll go through it and I'll see what it is. Because every company has their own title for it. So you got to go through the job description. Just tell them, please send me the job description so I can have a look at it.
Okay.
That's all. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Good luck with your job.
Thank you.
Hey, Smitha.
Yes.
Yeah. Did they tell you any case processing? Like, did they ask you to do any case processing?
No, this job actually asked me, send me a source document, and they wanted to write a narrative. This position they did. But it was not like online, like they just sent it and they asked you to submit it with jobs. I mean, your resume. So that's one thing. Other than that, I didn't have to do anything hands-on any other interviews. I didn't.
Okay.
Hi, Smitha. Congrats. This is Pravina.
Hi. Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to know how much time it took for you, like after you completed your course to get the job.
I think around August is when I finished.
Okay, good.
So after that, the marketing team and everybody started, and that's pretty much about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, did you tailor your resume for each job that you apply to, or the resume that the company provided, was this sufficient?
You can tailor it a little bit, because when you're applying, the vendors, they will also tell you, like, these are the requirements. Do you want to add it a little bit, give a little bit of, so that it strikes out, those are the things. So with the basic resume, you can little bit of here and there sometimes. I wouldn't say every time, all the time.
Thank you.
Sure. The resume they provide, it pretty much covers, pretty much covers whatever job you're applying for. Most of the time, like 95%, I would say, it pretty much covers all the job description out there that you want to apply.
Hi, Smitha.
Yes.
Sorry again.
Yeah.
Did they ask any real-time experience scenarios, like any examples kind of things?
Mainly with the behavioral question, they'll ask real-life scenarios kind of questions.
Okay.
So with the behavioral, it is always better to answer with the real-life experience kind of thing.
Okay, like real-time experience of on which drug we are working.
No, not like that. Not like that.
Not like that.
No, like maybe with the colleagues,
Okay.
all those kind. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Smitha, Sabina again.
Yes, Sabina.
I had one question. So, how many vendor calls or recruiter calls did you get like per week? Can you like just ballpark it?
See, once the marketing starts, they will do an email blast. So that week, you got to be near your phone, and you got to be prepared, because you will keep getting calls like anything. You've got to be there, because you cannot just take a break and know that just keeps coming. Calls just keeps coming. So I would say, the week the email blast happens, you pretty much may have, 15, 20, 25 calls.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, I was nonstop on phone. You won't believe it. It's like one after another keeps coming.
I believe you. All right, thank you.
Sure.
Smith, I'm curious, the places where you had applied, were they mostly CROs or are they pharmaceutical companies? If you had to kind of give a percentage for where you had applied, percentage-wise, CRO versus like a pharma company, what would you say?
No, whatever the jobs, I would say, because jobs posting had been little light, so it was not like too many. So whatever I saw, whichever I thought, would fit me, I would apply. I didn't think about CROs or this thing. So I would just apply. Because not everything that you submit, you get a call, right? So it is better to do that.
Did you have a call with a hiring manager from any pharmaceutical companies?
Sorry, what was that? I didn't get you.
Did you have any interviews with any pharmaceutical company hiring managers?
Yes.
Would you say that the interviews were similar as far as their questions and?
Yeah, it was similar. Only thing CROs were concerned were it is not the same as a pharma company. You got to, because you have to work according to how the client wants you to. So that will be a different kind of working environment. They would explain it to you. Other than that, questions and all is pretty much same.
Thank you.
Sure.
Smitha, where did you get the position? Which company you got it?
IQVIA.
Oh, okay. Where is it?
North Carolina, I think.
Oh, okay.
It is in New Jersey too, but this position is North Carolina, but it is remote.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure.
IQVIA is huge. It's a global company. It has close to 20,000 employees just in India in one location in Bangalore.
Wow.
It's pretty much the third CRO company after Paraxel and Covance.
Is Cohen?
Hey, Sabina again. I'm sorry, did I
No,
step
no.
on someone else?
Yeah, Maggie.
I was just curious. So, what is Paraxel number one or is Covance number one?
No, in terms of employees, Covance is number one. But in terms of revenue, Paraxel is the leading.
Okay.
Yeah, but Paraxel has more hirings in the first quarter of every year.
Okay. Sorry, Sabina.
Oh, you're fine. uh, I have a question for, I think maybe Abhishek, you can answer this better. Is it better to start with a pharmaceutical company or a CRO, like in terms of like people like us for learning experience? Is there a difference?
It's better to get a job right away.
Apart from that.
I mean, the interview wise, as Smitha just pointed, the interview wise, you don't feel any difference, and CRO companies tend to talk to you more about the work environment, more like exactly how Smitha mentioned. But you should, my simple objective for when you get into marketing is just start applying no matter what. If you have 80% knowledge of the job description, apply. Because once you have a group of recruiters working on your behalf to get you a job, you can relax. So the first 2-3 weeks, once the market picks up and you have calls, I'm sure the same recruiters will call you every other week or every week, and they'll tell you about like a position coming through. And sometimes those positions might not even pop up on LinkedIn or any other websites. They are internally like they know through their connections from the pharmaceutical companies, through the hiring managers, or however they get it, they will get a like kind of a link for their prime vendorship. So my point is, do not get into overthinking mode. Should I apply for CRO? Should I apply for this pharmaceuticals? Should I apply for remote? Should I apply for something that is closer in my zip code? So those are things that you should do. But when you start doing marketing, just apply every day. Get into the habit of having a routine. Like going into LinkedIn, going into the emails that you have received, like answering them. Whom should you call? Whom should you text? Whom should you message on LinkedIn? There should be 3 columns, and your 9 to 5 job is to get a 9 to 5. If you go into that mode, that is why it doesn't take more than 90 days. I was just thinking, why is it taking more time even for Smitha? And then I thought, because we are talking and texting or emailing, it looks like we are doing a lot. But now if I look at the timeline, she finished the course in let's say August 15th, and today is September, October, November, 3 months. So again, the way the 3 months work is the same, and she was supposed to get it in September, but it took extra 1 more month. So my timeline is the same, 90 days. If you do it like with focus, and do everything that you can to apply to any job that you think you can at least get an interview, get an experience, with how the interview would be. Now, I'm not saying that apply for Argus IT implementation manager. I'm not saying that. If you look at a job description and if you notice, oh, I am not comfortable with this, but I know 80% of what this job description is, apply. I mean, you don't lose anything. They're not asking you, It's not like a residency application where every application is $26. It's really not like a medical residency or dental residency where you have to pay per application. It's free. So just apply and see if you get something out of it. If you don't, at least you'll gain some experience.
Thank you, Abhishek.
Yep. Back to you, Smitha. I think I need to just shut up, not be in this room. So
No, Abhishek. What you said is actually true. Yeah.
Smitha, I was just curious, how much did you utilize LinkedIn?
This position I got through LinkedIn. Yeah, I did apply a lot. A lot of recruiters, they reach out through that as well. And with the, if you put the job alerts, you get that. Yeah. Sure.
Okay, we're pretty much at the end of the time. So just to, kind of recap and summarize everything and ask Smitha, final one question I have for the benefit of everyone on this call, because everyone on this call are pretty much just months away from getting a job. We want to do this kind of calls every single week. It's not once in a blue moon we want to do this calls. We have enough qualified, brilliant folks on this call. It's just a matter of time and your efforts in achieving what Smitha has achieved. I really don't see a difference between each one of you, regardless of your educational backgrounds and experience levels. It's just I think it's more to do with your personality and how you think about yourself and keeping upbeat every day and doing what is what is really necessary, irrespective of your feelings. I think everyone is going to have the same kind of victory lap. But that being said, to just end the call, Smitha, take your time in answering this. Name, I prepared this question so that it will benefit everyone. So I know everyone have a lot of inhibitions and limitations and whatnot in or even questions from the interview process and getting a job and all those things. But if you have to put top three things that you did to get this job in the last 3 months, like top three things you did on a consistent basis, what did you do? And just explain those three things so that everyone can just jot down those three things and really duplicate what you have done, so that it's pretty much the result is guaranteed. So what are those top three things?
Okay. I would say, like I said, every morning, every day, I would go through the emails, respond to the emails, call whoever I have to call. If I've submitted some in some position for some position, I would call the recruiter and ask them what happened. Is there any, do you have any update for me? Then all the job boards, look for any new position posted, LinkedIn, Indeed, ZipRecruiter, everything. Those things. I would also go back and email some recruiters whom I would have spoken like 2 weeks back, and I'm like, do you have anything new, any new positions? That would I would say one thing. I did that religiously every single day, except for the weekends, of course, and I did that. Another thing is modules. I went through the modules because you do not want to be in a position where you have an interview. Most of the time you will get 1 day or 2 days before an interview is there. You cannot go through everything in that last, a day or two and you try to cramp it up and you think I'll be prepared. It's always better to go through the modules and the Cobert's manual and you're always prepared. That definitely helps. That I would say. And I think like Abhishek said, apply, apply, apply. That's one more thing. That's it, Abhishek.
Thank you so much, Smitha.
Sure.
Any final questions for Smitha, guys?
Not from my side. I'm good.
No, Abhishek. Thank you, Smitha.
Sure, Bharti.
So we'll have, thank you so much, Smitha, for your time. I really wish you the best. This is just a starting. There's a lot more to come. We're going to hear a lot more from you. So yeah, so
Thanks,
congratulations
Abhishek.
again. But next week, same time, Tuesday, 8:15 p.m. Eastern time, we'll have one more candidate. I cannot steal her thunder. We're just still waiting for it. But I just spoke to her. So she also secured a job, but it was like little late to announce everything today. So I'm not going to club it. I'm not going to let her know. I'm not going to say her name as well, because I just want her to have her own victory lap next week, and she'll have a different experience with how she did. And at least I said it is she, because I think we have very less males on this call. I don't know why. So yeah, so let's do that next Tuesday, and you'll come to know who she is with the emails and stuff. But looking forward for everyone to do this. So we'll have every Tuesday night, we'll have one student getting into pharmaceuticals.
Awesome.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Abhishek.
All right.
Celebrations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Smitha.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, enjoy. Bye bye. Good luck.
Yeah, bye.
Good luck,
Good
Smitha.
luck.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.